Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our channel. Today is Sunday. It is almost 12 o'clock, and we're heading for our late breakfast, early lunch. This is what we gonna have for our brunch. Figgy balsamic pork from Hello Fresh with roasted carrots and thyme potatoes. Let's see, what are we going to eat? Obviously, in the pack, we have pork tenderloin, 20 ounces, 10 ounces each, and the heaviest pack of goodies. We have 2 packages of carrots. Carrots is actually still nice. It's been almost a week since the carrots was in the fridge. We have total of 24 ounces of carrots. We have thyme. Wow, it's actually very fresh. I like it. We have balsamic vinegar. We have 2 packs of fig jam spread, 2 ounces, 1 ounce each. We have a big yellow onion, chicken stock concentrate, 2 packages of those, and potato. Potato already not the greatest quality, I can see that. So we probably will be clean it up a little bit, and we'll see what can we save from here. Probably these ones is okay. Like 3 of them, little rough, but we're going to work with it. Let's jump into the recipe, and it says preparation 10 minutes, cooking for 30 and 590 calories per serving. Looks very yummy, especially when you're hungry, which we are. Step 1. We need to adjust rack to top and middle position and preheat oven 450 degrees. Wash and dry produce. Dice potato in a 1/2 inch pieces. Trim, peel, and cut carrots in a diagonal into 1/2 inch thick pieces. Strip thyme leaves from steam and chop leaves until you have 4 teaspoons for 4 servings. Half and peel onion. Finally chop 1/2 and whole onion for 4, which is in our case. So let's go ahead and do that. Quick thought. I decided to weigh my potato because according to the recipe, we're supposed to have 24 ounces of potato. So I figured out, because some of the potato obviously is not in good condition, how much outcome will be, and I decided to share with you. As you see, we have 0 on the scales right now. Then we're gonna tear it, and it's 0 ounces. So we're gonna place our potato and see what we got. So it is 27.96, 95, 94. So even if I cut out these not very pretty pieces, we still will have in the end our 24 ounces potato. So that's a good plus to Hello Fresh, I think, because obviously they put in a little more than the recipe asked for just in case. So very nicely done. Our vegetables is washed, dried, chopped, including our thyme herbs. And now, according to our step 2, we need to toss potato on one side of the baking sheet with a drizzle of olive oil, half of the chopped thyme, pinch of salt and pepper, and toss the carrots on the other side of a baking sheet with the olive oil, salt, and pepper. And we are going to do that. First, I'm gonna add for convenience, I'm gonna toss them in a bowl with the pepper, salt. I'm using again my thyme lemon, a little bit more thyme flavor, I guess, and half of the thyme for potato. The other half we will need later on, and give it a little toss. We're gonna move them on one side of a baking sheet and spread it evenly so they can cook in the same time. Next, we're gonna do the same with the carrots. The only difference that we are not adding thyme to the carrot bowl. Gonna just add pepper, salt, and a little bit of olive oil, and give it a toss. Place the carrots on the other side of a baking sheet. And after that, we are waiting till our oven is complete, preheating to 450 degrees of Fahrenheit, and we're gonna place our vegetables on the top rack, tossing half through until they tender and crisp for approximately 20-25 minutes. Next is pork. While veggie roast, pat pork dry with a paper towel and season all over with salt and pepper. Then heat a drizzle of olive oil in a large pan over medium heat. Add pork and sear, turning occasionally until brown all over for 8 minutes. It'll finish cooking in the next step and transfer to a second baking sheet. Okay, so looks like we're gonna first brown the pork and then we're gonna cook it on the baking sheet in the oven. Let's see how that will look like. The oil is hot and the pan is ready to cook our pork that I already put salt and pepper on it. We have pork that's going to spend next 4 to 8 minutes on a high heat on the oven, on the stove, and then we're going to place it to finish cooking. I just cover it so it's not splashes everywhere. And we'll see how it will look like then. Our pork is almost spent in a pan 5 minutes, and according to my understanding, of course, if I'm not mistaken, this type of cooking is assuring like they seal all the juices in the pork or any kind of meat when you first to put it on a pan on a high heat, and after that you're finished cooking in the oven. It should be very juicy, but we will see soon enough. I transferred our pork from pan to the baking sheet, and now we're gonna add it in the oven 450 degrees until it's done for approximately 10 to 12 minutes. After that, we will transfer pork to a cutting board and let it rest for a few minutes, and then we're gonna thinly slice crosswise. Meanwhile, we will heat another drizzle of olive oil in pan used for pork over medium heat, and chopped onion and romaine thyme. And we're gonna cook, stirring until softened 3 to 4 minutes. After that, we're gonna add our chicken stock concentrate, vinegar, and jam, and half cup of water in our case, and we'll simmer until it's thickened and saucy. Then we remove pan from heat and stir in 2 tablespoons of butter until melted, and season with salt and pepper. And then we will move on to my favorite finish and serve step. Our pan is heating up back on a medium heat. We are adding drizzle of olive oil like so. We wait for a couple seconds, but it's pretty much still hot from the pork. We're going to add our onion to it that it was chopped, and our thyme that remain half, the other one that we were using for the potato. Our onion is golden and soft, and now we are adding to mixture of onion with a thyme, stock concentrate, our vinegar, jam, and half cup of water. Our half cup of water, vinegar, fig jam, 2 packages, and chicken stock concentrate, also 2 packages that was given with the recipe from HelloFresh. All of that needs to be simmer for a couple of minutes until all the sauce became thick and ready to serve. After that, we're gonna turn off the heat, set it aside, and add 2 tablespoons of butter until the butter will be melting and incorporating in our sauce. And after that, all of it should be done and ready to serve. Our Figgy balsamic sauce is getting thicker, and in a couple of minutes it will be ready. Smells really good. And the sauce is done. Turn up the heat, set it aside. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter until it melted and incorporate it in our sauce. And we will season it with a salt and pepper, and then it's done. At the same time, we are checking our pork, which it should be done too. Here it how it look like. Smells delicious. Now we will transfer it to the cutting board and I will cut it and we'll see. For cutting, I'm using my favorite knife. I was complaining for a long time because I didn't have any good knife for meat, so John bought me this one. Looked like a hunter knife, but so far I'm really satisfied. It cut meat very well, as you can see. Not much effort. And our pork is juicy and tender inside, and it's fully cooked. I like that all the meat will be well done all the time for the health purposes. John like medium well done sometimes, but I do not like the red meat at all. So this pork is fully cooked and looks yummy. Let's wait for the vegetables and we are ready to serve.
I'm back. Okay, today I'm home from work. Yes. And here, what is this, baby?
This is a Figgy balsamic pork, our late breakfast, early lunch. Well, not actually early, it's 1:15, so we're right on time.
That looks a little scary, but we'll see.
This is
A
original.
little potato. Ah, I was eating some potato.
I'm so
That's okay,
sorry.
that's okay.
This is how it looked like originally, and this is our version. Should looks good.
All right.
It says this is actually one of their prime recipe because it's a Hall of Fame, which is, I looked it up, it's supposed to be. Look good. Here's the fork.
Okay, let's try it.
And let's go ahead and try. I like the carrots.
The meat, what's the sauce? It's really good.
This is the Figgy balsamic sauce for pork. It's actually really good. And even though I made a comment that we're not a bunnies, and bunnies generally eat carrot, but this carrot,
Pretty good.
I like.
Okay. I'll give this one a 9.
Yeah, I would probably give it 10. I like it. And I definitely will be considered to order again. However, today is Sunday, so this is our last day because tomorrow, Monday, we're supposed to have a next meal prep kit for the next week. So we guys see you soon when we're gonna cook our last meal of this week, and we're gonna share our opinion overall for the week of our experience with HelloFresh.
Bye.